Hey, good morning. Well, it's actually afternoon here in Burnaby. Nico and I are going out for our afternoon walking and shopping. But today, I wanted to talk about the evil word exercise. And, you know, when we need to do it, does it have any effect? And we'll be right back. Exercise. Well, I was never one for sports. Probably because I was never good at, never had coordination. When we played rugby in school, I was always the last 15. Or maybe no, I think I made it up to the fifth 15. But things. But I walked. I used to walk everywhere. There was we used to have a cabin out in Cultus Lake, and we'd go up there on weekends. And one summer, I think we were up there for the whole week. I was bored. There was no TV. I think we may have had a radio, but, it's kind of like, well, I want, and there was only so much water sports you could do. And so I walked from Cultus Lake down to little, I think it was Sardis, which is now just Chilliwack. And I walked back, and that was a good, I think, 10 miles or so. And my blood sugars were good. But since then, things have changed. Things changed. And, I used to be on my feet for an 8-hour shift. I used to be running back and forth to check on my trainees when I was training classes. And that kept me relatively slim. Nowadays, I'm basically in the chair most of the time. And I put on the pounds. And I go through all the time hearing, well, if you'd stop eating all the cakes and the cookies. And, do you not really think that I'd love to go out walking again and shed the weight? I can walk short distances, but I can't do what I used to do. And that is annoying for me. The nerves in my legs are just not what they used to be. So, you need to do whatever you can. And the human body was designed to move. Now, I can remember when I was with my dad, there were days like the rest of the family would be out doing stuff, like they'd be out lounging around, and for me it was always, might get this, might get that, and it was, well, You know, you need to exercise. And it was always, well, Mike needs to exercise. And it was kind of like, okay, but, we gotta enjoy life too. And when the rest of the family gets to not lounge around, but, it's tan or whatever, we should be able to. Now, the more active you are, for example, I don't just sit here. I do in the mornings before I get up and get out. I do wheelchair aerobics, and that usually gets my muscles and everything feeling better. Sorry, there goes the SkyTrain. Busy, busy, Nico. So, I wish I didn't have to have so bad control. Busy, busy. So it's. And I don't enjoy being this size, so I try to do my aerobics. And I get up and I move and everything. I keep trying to get up and get motivated to do it. I can just imagine if I did, what size would I be? And if you do it, you're more flexible and you feel better. Getting out and doing aerobics or other things are great, but they don't are not aerobics, sorry, weightlifting. That's what I'm really awake today. Do well, but they build the muscles. But you need something for your flexibility. Run, get your cardiovascular up. Whatever you swimming is great. Amazing. You will feel better. So exercise. Well, it can be something as easy as getting up and cleaning your house, getting active, keeping active. Now, I do activities. I don't necessarily am in the chair all day. I do get up and I walk around and don't loaf around all day, but get up and do stuff that will help your blood sugar. Keeping your weight down will help with insulin resistance. But you see, as a kid, I was always told, oh, you just have to exercise. I was never told why. Well, it allows the insulin to be absorbed at a rate that's easier. You've got to keep yourself functional and, getting up, going for a walk, sitting up to watch TV instead of lounging back. Besides standing, sitting is probably your best bet. Play sports. Do a lot when you can. For years, they always said stairs were the best. And climbing up the stairs all the time. take the stairs instead of the elevator. And, that keeps the weight off. It's amazing. Even if you just do 2 flights. Now, if you're like on the 18th floor of work, get off at the 16th and get up on the stairs. Even going downstairs will help. Exercise and diabetes. The two have always been hand in hand. Now, table tennis. There's this year being Canada's 150th birthday. There's ads on TV about 150 different ways to keep active. Well, maybe that's something. Participation Canada. And maybe that's something you should really work on. But find some way just to get active and to stay active. You will feel better, believe it or not. I know in the mornings before my shower I do my wheelchair aerobics. And I do feel a lot better. So don't forget about exercise. Do something. It doesn't have to be, well, as my father said, well, if you ran, everything would be so much better. Sorry, I'm trying to fix and I don't run. Even if my nerves worked well, I'd never be a runner. Your muscle tone and you'll feel better, and I used to not be great as I start off this whole lecture. I never used to be great at doing exercises, but you know what? I kind of miss going for those walks. There are some days my legs won't work. Whoops, I'm falling down there, aren't I? Then there are others where I just keep active and keep moving all the time. But I always take my chair when going out, because if my legs decide to give out, they will give out. It's as simple as that. So, if you're a new diabetic and you're watching these, get active. Get out, do what you can. Go for a long walk. Go for a walk around the block. Do a little bit more each day. You can run. You can play team sports. But always be happy and get moving every single day. You want to. You'll do you good. Anyway, have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.